but yeah, usually it does not matter. Or at least I've never heard of anyone getting upset by it. Ah, Celestia, there you are. Have you a moment? There's something I would fain discuss. I must ask you to recall... I'm gonna make the cam bigger again. Because I made it smaller last night. Alright. Hopefully that's about back to normal. And a good size. I must ask you to recall the events which unfolded at the peace conference, though I dare say you would sooner forget them. My mind returns again and again to the moment when Nidhogg appeared before the crowd in the guise of a Stygian. It was a sight to chill the soul, but one which gave me reason to hope that our friend might not be beyond salvation. When you described his fateful transformation at Azaz-La, I feared him lost forever, but the mere fact that some semblance of his former self endures must surely count for something. Alas, I have no evidence to support this impression. Thus did I turn to Y'shtola and Kryl for a more empirical appraisal. And full glad am I that I did, for it would seem they have some observations of their own to share. The ladies have saved us a table at the Forgotten Night. Shall we go? Excellent. Let us not keep our honored colleagues waiting. Oh man. Can't believe we're almost done with Heaven's Word. That's scary. Hi! The name does this establishment a disservice. Remarkably few of its patrons seemed inclined to drink their way to oblivion. I do begin to see why Tataru chose to work here.
We have kept you waiting over long, I fear.
Not to worry, Alphino. We had some rather fine mulled wine to keep us company. Truth be told, you could have delayed your arrival a few moments more.
Gibrion got the spicing just right this time. His latest batch is not only delicious and warming, but soothing to the humours.
Oh man.
Indeed.
Yeah, we haven't seen much Wedge
It was
lately.
to soothe our humours that we gathered here.
Ah, no, quite right. The matter of that poor dragoon.
You have discovered something. A means to save him?
Let us not jump to conclusions, shall we? Assess the facts presented, then make an educated analysis, as you were taught.
Pray, cast your mind back to the moment of Estinian's transformation. Do you recall how you described it to us?
Sure.
You spoke of the sudden pangs which racked his body when you took up both of Nidhogg's eyes, and of how his form was twisted thereafter into a shadowy semblance of the Great Worm.
When he appeared at Falcon's Nest, the worm's eyes were fused to his mail.
Would that only his armor had been corrupted. Snaking forth from the eyes, I descried dark tendrils which entangled his very being. His ether has been all but smothered.
The eyes.
Then he is lost to us forever?
What did I just say about jumping to conclusions? Y'shtola clearly stated all but smothered.
And just keeps getting
As I later
lectured.
discovered, her impression matched my own. Though Nidhogg's presence filled my mind's eye, beneath his seething aura, I sensed the merest hint of something else.
Krau's a great addition to this
And
game.
after listening to Y'shtola's observations, I became more certain of my suspicion that the something else I had sensed was, in fact, the trace of a different will, submerged in the sea of Nidhogg's rage.
You mean...
Yes, 'tis like that Estinian spirit yet lingers.
Can we not wrest him from Nidhogg's grasp, then? Tear the eyes from the armor?
We know not if that would serve to separate Worm's soul from man's. None have ever attempted such a feat.
Should it offer even the faintest hope of success, then by the gods, I shall be the first to try.
Alphino. By all means, hold fast to your hope, but be mindful of the dangers. Even should you succeed in excising the eyes from the Dragoon's mail, we have no way of knowing if your friend's soul would survive so violent a separation. And that is to say nothing of the possibility that his would-be savior might become Nidhogg's next host.
Yeah, I
But
like
what
that you
other
can
choice
see the
remains
stitching.
to us?
It's a nice detail.
Should the opportunity present itself, I will tear those foul orbs from Estinian's armor and trust in the resilience of his soul, even at the risk of mine own.
I feel like he's getting more reckless.
I found you at
Alphino
last.
Nidhogg, oh no. That's scary. Oh no. What did he do this time?
A messenger of the Temple Knights came to the manor some few hours past.
Oh, okay. I thought it was about
The
his...
Lord Commander humbly requests the company of the Warrior of Light
wherever
and
he is
Master
his
Alphino.
lord.
Sir Emmerich would speak with us. Very well, thank you, Anawa.
'Twould seem duty calls. Pray see to yours, and we shall return to ours.
Okay.
Thank you, Y'shtola.
Yeah, for once,
Your
bit of a
words have given me
relief.
hope where there was none. Come then, Sir Emmerich awaits.
So just a random guy in the background. Where's he eavesdropping? Probably just a random person, but I don't know, it's just weird framing.
Alphino is allowing his feelings for this Dragoon to cloud his thoughts. I worry he may do something rash. Keep an eye on him, would you?
Yeah, that's what we do. Oh, forgot about Small
They
Dragon.
think more of their friends' deliverance than their foes' defeat. But will history commend their fealty or condemn their folly?
Is Small Dragon gonna be back? I think he's beyond the physical realm.
The conference held at Falcon's Nest was to be a celebration of the reconciliation twixt man
He can
and
be whatever
dragon.
he wants.
But the lingering shade of Nidhogg, clad in the flesh of the Azure Dragoon, did mark the occasion by spilling the blood of his own kind. A timely atrocity to remind the children of Ishgard that the Dragonsong War was far from over. And when fear gave way to fury, the call to arms rang out anew. Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg!
Alright, the stage is set. Whew. Nope, it's actually too big. I know, because I always had the gill, like, just barely visible. There we go. Oh wait, still. There we actually go. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what Midgard Summer is. I think his spirit can kind of... He's like so powerful, he can just exist in whatever form he wants. But he was definitely, at least temporarily, like a teenage dragon. But I don't think... It wasn't like he was Groot where he was actually reborn. That was just kind of the avatar he chose. I think he's actually still the giant dragon. He just uses his ether to form dragons to communicate. I don't know. What news has Sir Emmerich to share with us, I wonder? Let's find out. Might Sir Emmerich perchance have received word of a Dravanian advance? Or mayhap they have located us that is to say, mayhap Nidhogg has been found. Come, I would hear what the Lord Commander has to say.
My friends, I thank you for coming.
You have had news of Nidhogg?
Alas not. Our scouts range far and wide, but they have as yet found no trace of the Great Worm.
We dispatched an elite unit of dragoons to reconnoiter the churning mists, but even they returned empty-handed.
A pity.
Fear not, Alphino. We shall see the worm again soon enough. His words at Falcon's Nest attest to that. Indeed, he is like to come sooner than we would wish.
I assume Ishgard's defenses are being bolstered as we speak?
With all haste. I mean to call upon every able-bodied warrior at our disposal, from the Knights of the Four Houses to the men and women of the Watch. But I did not summon you to discuss strategy.
What then would you have of us, my lord?
I will speak plain. Now that Nidhogg is possessed of both of his eyes, no mortal force we can muster will repel him. That being the case, we must needs recruit an ally of equal strength.
You speak of Hraesvelga?
Okay. Not a primal.
I do. To whom else could we turn?
That he is Nidhogg's equal I do not deny, nor can I name another. But convincing the reclusive creature to do battle with his own brood brother will be... How shall I put this?
Didn't we already try this?
It will be no small undertaking.
I feel like this was the entire first
Estinian's report was
half
most
of
particular
Heaven's Word.
about Hraesvelga's unwillingness to involve himself in the affairs of men. But much has changed since your visit to Somal. And if there is even a chance that the dragon may be swayed, I must plead our case. Whatever price the dragon asks of me, I shall pay it. Such was my oath, to defend the people of Ishgard. Come what may, my friends, the battle with Nidhogg will mark the end of my tenure as the acting head of church and state. Will you help me discharge this final duty?
We will, my lord. Though I fear our involvement offers no guarantee of success. Come then. We will depart at your leisure.
It's like
Thank
the
you.
8th person we're
Both of you.
taking, trampsing through Dravania.
The city is yours,
All
First
right.
Commander.
Let's go again.
My lord, we shall pray for your swift return.
That's what it sounds like. First we took Estinian Sail, then we took Lucia, then we took Y'shtola, now we're taking Emmerich. Maybe we took Y'shtola before Lucia, or... I don't remember. Going to play with the volume a little bit. Hopefully I don't mess it up. Okay. I turned the overall volume down a little bit. Hopefully it's a little better balanced, but if it sounds weird, let me know. I somehow doubt that Hresvelgar will be pleased to see us, but for Stinian's sake and that of countless others, I suppose we must risk his displeasure. It grieves me to impose upon you in this manner, but you of all people understand the threat we now face. 'Tis no imposition, Sir Amric. To Celestia and I, Ishgard is as a second home. After the many battles we have fought, and the bonds we have forged, the plight of your nation has become our own. If there is aught that we can do to aid in its salvation, then pray impose all you must. You are true friends. Shall we be about our task then? We have no way of knowing when Nidhogg's shade will strike, but we must assume that time is not our ally. Indeed. With that in mind, I have taken the liberty of dispatching a messenger to inform Mistress Tataru that you will be escorting me to Salm Al. I confess, I did not provide the exact details of our destination, as they are as yet unknown to me. We will summon Hresvelgar at Zenith, in the churning mists. Ere we begin our ascent, however, I think it best we pay a visit to Annex Shrine. You seek an advantage in the coming negotiations? I do. I would consult with Vidofnir. I propose this in part out of concern for her condition. Were she to succumb to her wounds, it could have grave consequences for our alliance. That apart, she may be able to provide insight into her sire's current state of mind. Well reasoned. To the Dravanian Forelands, then. Alright. Follow us, giant man! The tiny alliance is here! Tiny alliance of tiny people plus Amric. Like, if Celestia and Alphino are tiny, does that make Kryl? Like, they're actually very medium height. Vidofnir, you're alive. That's good to see. Ah, 'tis the warrior of warriors and her companions. What bringeth you to mine abode? Pray forgive us for disturbing your recuperation, Vidofnir. I hope your wound does not pain you overmuch. Didst thou imagine me close to death? The thrust was deep, but not mortal. I will heal in time. Full glad am I to hear it. You were the guest of honor at our conference, and we failed in our duty of protection. On behalf of Ishgard, I apologize unreservedly. I am a dragon full grown, and thou thought to protect me, mortal. I was tempered by the fires of battle ere thy great-grandsire learned to crawl. Thy words do remind me of a knight whom I called friend some 1,000 years past. He swore to defend me from harm and hardship. Would that we could return to the era of peace, when man and dragon knew such comradeship. Would that our every effort to do so were not undone by ancient rancor. For truth, there can be no peace while Nidhogg's shade yet lingereth. That much is plain, yet we lack the strength to banish him. Thus do we make for Salm Al, to beseech the aid of your sire once more. folly. Thou knowest as well as I how he will answer. Hrsvelga's heart remains unchanged then. A pity. But if his folly to hope, I am content to die a fool. As hath ever been the way with thy kind. Go then, but be warned, the Shade's presence hath driven its minions to frenzy. Thank you, Vidofnir. We shall disturb your rest no longer. Alright, back to Zenith we go. Lucia's report described Annex Shrine in detail, but her words failed to convey the overwhelming strangeness of standing here in the Demesne of Dragons. Winning over the worm. Alphino seems eager to press on. Though I expected no better answer from Vidofnir, I take little pleasure from having been proven right. It would seem that our presence at Zenith will be every bit as unwelcome as I had anticipated. But what is the ire of one great worm to a trio of self-confessed fools such as ourselves? Let us begin our ascent. After you, Master Alphino. Scout ahead if you wish, Celestia. We shall join you outside Markholm. It's a lot easier when you can just teleport from one spot to another. Took like 6 hours to get to this point the first time. The Lord Commander seems lost for words. Nor can I blame him. I recall being similarly awestruck when I first beheld this vista. Whoa. Weather's crazy right now. It's umbral static. Ooh, okay. Interesting. I had heard tales of the world above the clouds, but never did I dream. One's mind paints a pale picture of its majesty. Few live to see such wonders. I am reminded of my first visit to this peak, when Estinian and Ysael yet walked at our side. Kupopo? Is that you, Celestia? Muggles! Oh no! Ah, if it isn't Mog... Don't tell me you've forgotten my name, Kupo, after all we've been through together. But at least you remember me. You do remember me, don't you, Celestia? Uh-oh, which one is it? You have to pick. Maghan? Alright. Alright, I'm gonna go with that. Alright, we're going with... Phew! Yay! You seemed a bit hesitant for a moment there. I'm sure you were just fondly recalling the time we camped near Zenith. Right, Kupo? Nice job! But putting our shared history to one side, what brings you and your friends to Markholm, Kupo? Dragons! Ah, another audience with old Hrsvelgar. Well, I hope you've brought the horn, Kupo. With the winds as gentle as they are, good loud toot should reach the Great Worm's ears easily enough. That is good to hear, Maghan. Thank you. We had best press on to Zenith, while the winds are in our favor. Bye, Moghan. Now that was unexpected, Kupo. Chieftain Moglin will want to hear about this. Yes. Wait, was he? Is that his name? Maybe? Actually don't remember. There definitely was a Moglin. Oh yeah, it was. Yep. Chieftain Moglin. Just taking a nap. I should really do the Moogle quest, or the Moogle Beast Tribe reputation. I have not done that yet. Alright, to Hresvelgar we go. Evil Dragon Lair still there. Aside from all the static. Looks nice. Oh, there's where we made our fire. This is still such a cool area. Can just fly to the top this time. I really like this chocobo armor. Especially with this glam. Just works so well. Okay, sorry, distracted. We must win Hresvelgar to our cause. Fail in this, and Ishgard's fate is all but sealed. Pray, sound the horn, Celestia. Alright, are you ready? I always get nervous when we're about to talk to one of the first brood. Alright, help us. That was the horn. It is a very melodic horn. But it's a magic horn, I guess, so... Sure. Hello again. Dare summon me again, mortals.
'Tis not lightly that we beg this audience. Pray hearken to our words, for they concern the future of man and dragon both.
He does have both eyes now. He's full power. But so is Nidhogg. Alright, Amric. You're one shot.
Greetings, Hresvelgar. I am Emeric de Burrell, acting ruler of the nation of Ishgard. I am come before you to parley on behalf of my people.
To parley. Thinkest thou purpose unclear to me? Thou art come to beg mine aid in the battle against the shade of my brood brother.
Foresaw mine intent.
Do you want me to read the dragon part, or are you okay reading it? Because how I've been doing it is pausing it. You're reading along? Okay, I'll just let it play. I don't need to reread it as long as you're able to see it clearly enough. I'll read this one, then I'll let it go after. Thinkest thou Nidhogg was alone in despairing at the murder of our own brood sister? Thinkest thou mine own soul did not cry out for vengeance? Know then that upon that accursed day my heart did wither in my breast, and thy kind become unto me the harbingers of despair.
We understand that in your despair at man's betrayal, you seek only the refuge of solitude. But despite your protestations of spent faith, do you not still nurture the smallest flame of hope?
Yeah, it'll be terrifying.
I do.
He's so big.
If you claim I see falsely, then tell me, why did you consent to bear Rizel upon your back? So you do distinguish between those who acknowledge and repent their sins and those who perpetuate them. Interesting. It seems to me that you have not, in fact, lost faith in mankind as a whole. Rather, you weigh our respective merits by how we allow the past to influence our future.
Is Alphino doing something good?
Should we suffer ties of blood to bind our hands, then? Nay, if the crime is one of unconscionable evil, we must needs condemn it, even should the transgressor be our closest kin. When my father corrupted himself and his followers with the power of a primal, I beseeched the warrior of light to slay him, an act alike to patricide. That he did not die by my hand matters little. If anything, it heaps greater disgrace upon my name. But had my father not fallen, he would have drawn countless thousands into a holy war of hellish proportions, which I hold the greater crime. Thus did I order his execution, sparing the lives of my people and yours. Alas, your brother Worm now prepares to murder those whom I sought to spare. What is more, he has taken my comrade's body for his own. But if I must slay my dearest friend to defeat my direst foe, I will not flinch from my duty.
Sekmon infin, sesk antis ekmon, kin al ud.
Small dragon. Is he on our side?
Sloskna, dyrkin illes, kolhes na inish, draor in. Da niteg, garjas, nosk in an, slisva holkas, kai in da.
Oh man. I'm so conflicted. It's a lot to ask him to fight against his brother. Oh. I think I would have picked the first option. Okay. But yeah, not saying anything probably makes more sense. While the shade of vengeance remains, the future will ever be uncertain.
Eskniteg, eskedia ulga an, el in an, hes nesh an, esk jas ong, on inga. Al in ulwoga, sma es in an. Sway Toska dis die an. Slosk kin. Skor ich les ior.
We get to see where Retta Toskar lived. And where she was struck down. Alright. A trial it is. What are you doing here? What are the Moogles up to? I'm so confused. They seem awfully interested in whatever we're doing. I don't want to fight Hresvelgar either. But yeah. I wonder if he's always been able to do that. Maybe Midgard Sommer could just always pop in as a tiny dragon. Maybe that's not a thing that changed after he died. He's just used to it. It's like a little messenger dragon. Another day, another trial. Such ordeals must seem almost mundane to you by now. Would that I could say the same. I believe I spied a wyvern landing just outside the palace. It's doubtless one of the children of whom Hresvelgar spoke. Come, my friends. Let us not keep our escort waiting. Okay. My broodmates and I will bear you to the place of your trial. Make your preparations. Sorakai. Ratatoska. Alphino, Amric, and random soldier person. The temple dinner. Actually, I will... You know what? We'll go to Dragoon for the dungeon. What is this? Oh, I have a couple of Dragoon sets. Where did these come from? Well, that's not... There we go. That was that one. Yeah, is he just following us this whole time? Alright, there we go. We'll get a little Dragoon in. I'll let Amric tank. Oh, it's gonna change me back. I need to be in the dungeon. Or whatever. I wanna see where Ratatoska lived. I don't know what song this is, but I like it. It's going hard. This must be the new Pep song. Apparently called Apologies. That's an interesting title. Try this again. I don't know. I mean, they did have an alliance with people. Maybe people did a lot of the building. These are very human-sized. So maybe it was part of their piece. Let us prove our worth, my friends. Aye, beyond a shadow of doubt. Nothing to say, Temple Banneret. I mean, very true. But actually, I feel like managing and checking your armor is actually a fairly important part of...
You underestimate me!
...going into battle. Maybe not that it looks cool, but you can ignore that part of it. It is interesting that there are just human-sized stairs and things in Hesmelger's home. gardener. Maybe these things built it. I don't know what they are. They're wood. These things are actually kind of creepy. They're like wooden turtles that are squares. They don't have legs.
Away with you!
That would be really fun to see. That's what I want. I want to know all about ancient dragon architecture. Why are you here? I guess we're fighting Chieftain Moglin? By the 12th, it's Chieftain Moglin. But he should be part of the trial. And I guess this is a trial. I thought he betrayed us for some reason. I forgot we're not actually here to kill anything. Just so used to it. We'll go down, Kupo. I just realized the Final Fantasy Rhythm game is available in 2 hours and 30 minutes. I might be staying up a little late tonight. It's only Wednesday. Can't stay up too late. Uh-oh. Captain Mogson. Oh, we did get I have my pride. Alright, he still has his pride. We're good. Oh my gosh. If there was an Easter egg like that, I would lose it. That would be the best thing ever. I didn't expect to face the Mughals. I pray they aren't hurt too badly. You okay? Oh, he disappeared. That's usually not good. No, I'm sure he's fine. Oh, where'd we go? Rather thin this high up. It isn't a race. Let's pace ourselves. I have no idea where we're at. That's fine. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna go hunt some eggs. Hopefully before they hatch. I'm gonna get the one.
It ends here!
Emmerich. I'm charging in. Alright, I made it.
I have my pride.
Hey! Keep Emmerich alive. Oh no.
Thalia!
Okay. Too much. That's on me. Oh, I'm sure he's fine. Rubos are tough creatures. DPS getting everyone in trouble. Try this again. It's a little tougher than I expected. Do this. And we'll do this, and we should be good. Yeah, I probably actually would have been okay if I was tanking. No offense against Emmerich. He didn't even bring a shield. What kind of tank doesn't bring a shield? Actually, 3 of the 4 tanks in the game don't have shields.
Away with you!
But that hurts my point, so let's not talk about that. This is what happens when you go Dragoon. Too edgy. It's like, we'll pull everything.
Focus. Release! With you!
Who's waiting for us now? Oh. Okay. Not what I was expecting again. Just a random Pegasus. There isn't much room to maneuver here. Have care. Yeah, I didn't even know these creatures were friends. Winged horses, winged snakes. Poke Hirage.
It ends here! Away with you!
supposed to stand there? Forgot how to do that for a second. Poor support characters. Thankfully, we managed to rein it in. That creature was truly fearsome in motion. Oh. And away we go again. At least we're not constantly wiping them. That would be the worst. NPC and the main character just keeps dying over and over. I dare say we are come to Ratatoska's sanctuary. Looks pretty cool. I almost jumped off the edge there. Did not realize how small this platform was.
Down with you!
Hast weathered my trial thus far, but I am not convinced. I will try thy limits. Well, we know who the last boss is. This is such a cool area. Like the golden sky. Hello?
Away with you!
Hold on. No, hold on. Oh, jeez. Girl. Okay, hold on. Sorry. Okay. Luna decided it was cuddle time and she was not going to wait. Hi. Oh. Whoa. How did that get there? We will win you over, Hresvelga. Mark my words. What awaits, I wonder? Lower that a little bit. Are we okay? I think we're okay. Volume's probably a little loud. Sorry.
Away with you!
At least louder than normal. That looks a little bit better.
You underestimate me!
It's too hype. Is this it? Fine. Nope, not quite yet. Nidhogg will spare thee no clemency, and thus neither must I. Alright. We're about to fight one of the first brood. Oh man. Dragon. Hresvelga. How many wings does he have? Never noticed that. He's got like 6 wings. Or is that just 2 wings? I don't know, it like splits there. 2 Too many horns, too many wings. This is so cool. Alright. We're ready for your trial. Bring it on. Come, warrior. Show me what strength doth remain in thy frail mortal shell. All that I have I shall bring to bear. The sky is the domain of dragons. How wilt thou contend with such mastery? Okay. And in, okay.
I have my pride.
Thank you, Alphino. Definitely very appropriate right now. Still going. Okay. Alright, sounds good.
I have my pride.
Oh no. That worked. I'm slip sliding everywhere. Guess Frostogre is a nice dragon. Withstood my scrutiny. Mayhap there is hope to be had in one such as thee. Finish it. Whew. Did we pass? I shan't soon forget this trial. Kitty pets. Kitty pets. Okay. That's so weird. You really like that spot, don't you?